Hey, hello there. Welcome back. My name is Danny, and today we're going to be doing a challenge that I've done on this channel before, but that was a couple years ago. So we're going to revamp it, retry it again, and see if I can do anything a little bit different. Today is the 10-minute build challenge. So we're going to see if I can build a house within 10 minutes. Usually I spend 3 times that amount on just the freaking roof. So let's see how we do. I've got my timer going, and I'll put a timer on the screen as well so that you can follow along and see what we accomplish in 10 minutes. So I have us on a lot in Willow Creek. It is a fresh start. Nothing is here. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer, and we are going to see what we come up with. Okay. Timer has begun. So here we go with the 10-minute build challenge. This is going to be a very interesting challenge for me as I am so finicky with my ideas of what I want to do with things. And typically it takes me about this long just to even come up with the freaking rooms that I want to do. And like I said, the roof or picking doors for a house is just like impossible. Okay, so I think. Oh no! See, I'm already panicking. I'm already panicking. Okay, calm down. You can handle crisis situations. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I'm gonna put a little porch out here. I'm not gonna do it too much because I don't want to have to worry about roofing that dang porch. Don't want to do all that. Let's throw some stairs on here and we will do that. Okay, there we go. That looks gorgeous. Perfect. I want just a simple front door. We don't need anything too fancy. I'm not going to stress myself out trying to fix or pick the best doors to go. I am going to stress myself out about the freaking windows though, probably. I just feel like there's not enough windows that match the doors that I want, and that's half my problem. No, I don't want that. What about that? That'll work. That'll work. It's a little fancy for the house shape itself, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Let's go ahead and tackle probably the hardest part for myself in any challenge, which is the damn roof. And this will be true for this as well. I can already tell because I have this back side is not nearly as wide as the front is, but we can fix that by just bringing that out. There we go. There we go. We're moving and grooving. We're doing just fine. It's all good. It's fine. I'm going to convince myself of that. I'm just going to talk myself through this. We're fine. There's no worries. You're doing okay. Don't panic yet. By pressing Shift C, we can add extra options onto the roof and see if that makes any difference in how it looks. It doesn't really. Doesn't really do much for the shape of the roof to make it look any better, so we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to stick with the tried and true basic roof shape and hope that it will all come together eventually. All come together eventually. People who are just like master roofers in this game are so freaking impressive. So since we're building in this area of Willow Creek, we're going to keep pretty simple with the siding. Let's just do a blue siding. That'll work. Keep it simple and hope that that is all we need. Yay. Sorry for the motion sickness of whipping that camera around there, guys. I'm just trying to move as quickly as possible. And boom. Oh, let's fix these windows. Oh, we don't have time for these minute details, Danielle. They're all lower than I want them to be, though. And that will bother me if I don't fix it. There we go. Yes, okay. Perfect. That's perfect. Let's do a little, tiny window above. Where are my tiny windows? There's one. Oop. There we go. That looks cute. Okay. Now moving into the interior of the house. I'm assuming bedroom, another little mini bedroom, bathroom, and maybe like a kitchen area over here. So we're going to go with that vibe. Let's put some doors down. We'll do this, and I'm going to open this up. I'm going to slap a... Nah, not that big. I don't want that fancy. We'll just do that. Okay, that's good. Let's brighten this up a little bit too so that we can see what we are working with in here with this. I'm just putting in random lights right now, so we'll fix those up later. All right, so they're gonna walk into, I will guess, we'll just make this, I'm gonna take this wall out here. Might just be one very long dining and kitchen area. We can have a little sliding door moment maybe over by this window, move that window there. The real challenge honestly for me would be like once you put something down you can't move it because I am constantly rearranging things all the time. Let's do that and check the time, and holy heck, 5 minutes has already passed by and I've just been doing the freaking outside of this house. Oh gosh. Okay, it's all right. We're good. We're good. The hardest part is behind us. The roof and the windows. We got it. It's all good. Let's throw some kitchen things down in here and hope that it is gonna work out just fine. This is the downside of having so much stuff. You can't find anything that you want to have, and I'm trying to do this without like CC and things so that it can be downloadable on the gallery. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll just do base game. Oh, I didn't take any of the stupid CC away. Base game and content. We'll do unlocked and purchased. Well, that didn't do anything. I know that there's base game counters. Are these the base game counters? Oh, Jesus, Danielle. Okay. My heart is racing like I am running a marathon right now. All right. Throw in a stove. Move that little over there. And a fridge. We'll just do that one. And let's do this and also a corner shelf. Slide that. I just don't like putting windows behind stoves. It seems silly because then you're just gonna get grease all over it. And how about we make it have a little island moment here, a kitchen island moment. Let's throw some chairs down. Boom, boom, boom. Good. All right, settled. This will be the living room that we're walking into, and that is totally fine. I'm going to throw a fireplace in here, though. Why I went to this category, I don't know. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. It's... Okay. I don't remember being this panicky when I was, freaking... doing it the last time. But now I can't remember where fireplaces are, and we have, like, less than 3 minutes left to decorate the rest of this fucking house. Why did I think that I could do this? Me and my like inability to pick any type of thing and quickly at all because of my ADHD indecision. And I was like, let's do a 10-minute build challenge and just for funsies. This is so stressful. It's so stressful. Go up there, please. People are gonna walk right into our couch, but it's fine. It's okay. It kind of fits with the vibe of this area because it's such a... Usually all the houses are pretty small. This gives family home vibes. It also gives walk right in. Walk right in. Let's move it over. There we go. That'll help solve that issue a little bit. They're going to walk right into our couch. But that's all right. We make the most of the space that we can in this home. That's fine. Okay. Let's throw some paint on the walls and floor. Floor. Tile moment. We're just going to go with that. What kind of paint can we throw up? Something. I don't want it too basic. I also don't want to spend too much time trying to find the right paint. So we're just going to go with that moment. Do a dark blue here. And for the little kids room, let's do a yellow. And can't forget the bathroom. How about we throw up some of this family growing together? It doesn't really match our tiles. So, of course, I've got to fix that or it's going to bother my brain. Linoleum? Nope. Tile. Oh my Gosh, there's no tile that like really fits this. Oh god, I'm gonna get stuck on the freaking tiles. That's what's gonna bother me. Just kidding. We're throwing wood in this bathroom too. Easy peasy, problem solved. Got it. Check on time. And oh god, there's 25 seconds left. I'm not gonna finish this. How do people do this? There's no way. How does anybody get anything like this done? I don't even know how I got this done last time. I must have been like way less indecisive because there's just absolutely... I might get this kid's room done. Possibly. Possibly. We're just gonna go with a toddler bed. And a little... Ah! There's the time! Oh my gosh, I spent so long on the windows. Okay, let's go ahead and stop and just see what we have with the first 10 minutes that I did this, because it's a hard challenge. So we at least got this kitchen done and the living room done, and we got a bed into the parents' bedroom, and then a toddler bed into the toddler bedroom. So let's go ahead and take a little moment and see what we do with the rest of this house, since we didn't get it done in 10 minutes. That's all right. We'll try again. Pretty soon we're going to be pros at this challenge. All right, so I'm thinking for over here, we're going to put, I think I might keep, I don't know if I want to keep this or if I want to delete this out. I do like this bump out because we could put the shower there. I'm deleting that window because I don't want to put a window in the shower. I hate that design. I know somebody who had a house that had that design where there was a random window in the shower. And even though it was like that glass that you can't really see through, it still just gave me the creeps. We don't have one that matches the tiling that well. I don't think we have a blue one. Or we can go with the brown. That works actually. And we'll just use the tile that's in the bathroom as the backdrop for it. We just pick out a random toilet that fits the vibe. We'll do that. And let's pop the sink over in this corner. It is going to move away. We're probably not going to do all of this house as base game, but that's okay. I really just want to see how long it takes me in general to finish this home. How about we fix this, because we're not going to have that in there. I don't really like that. Let's do a side, the wall lights. I don't know why I picked that. I was not going to use that at all. I don't know why my brain was like, pick this one. What? Some of these are like too... Where's just our basic wall sconce? That's so fancy for a bathroom. That kind of works. I like that. We'll use that. Can we change the color of the sink? Because I'm looking at it there. That fits the blue bathroom a little bit more. Pop a rug in there, because when we don't know what else to put somewhere, we put a rug. That's the easy peasy bland room solver, is a rug for sure. Size that down one more so it fits that spot a little bit more. And then how about the ever-present early 2000s bathroom plant? Bam. Bathroom done. That didn't take so long. I am not going to touch the kitchen because I like it as is. I might add some more clutter there, but I'm going to leave that. Over here, I think for the rug, I'm just going to throw in, for the rug, I spoke too soon, but for this living room, I am going to throw in a rug because of course I am. I feel like with all this hardwood floor, it just needs something to like zhuzh up the space a little bit, and especially add a pop of color because it's rather white. And I'm going to do like some muted colors just to go with the rest. I'll move this door over. For the little kids room, I popped that in there just to have some shelving, but I really don't like the colors of it. We're going to change that out and do something a little cutesier. Possibly, if I can find it. Furniture, and that's adorable. Let's put that in there. My daughter is in her climbing stage right now, so I know that kids are climbing over everything. I really like the bookcases, but we can do this one. Yeah, it's fine. My only thought when I put bookcases like that down is like, is that secured to the wall? And we can have a little toy area, maybe? At least, ooh, I like that too. Let's focus on some toys. These dollhouses are so, like, astronomically big. It's almost funny how big they are. I want just a little toy play thing for, we'll put the pan, oh wait, nope, that's Cece. Just kidding. Ooh, the little laundry basket, that's cute. I also like that. Can we raise this up and put it on top of the bookcase? Is that poking through? It is. I guess we want the kid to be able to play with the toys though, so we'll actually put that on the floor in the corner because I did want a toy room. Toy area. Kids activities. Where are the toddler things? Infants and toddlers. I could have sworn that we had more toys for them to play with. We'll put a Blarfy down though. Absolutely, that's a staple for any bedroom. And for lighting, I want to do a floor lamp. Not those. That's cute. Let's bump this door over too. There we go. That's not too shabby. The inner fight that I'm having with myself right now to not put a rug down in this room, but I'm going to do it because there's just too much hardwood floors. Let's put carpet in here. Actually, I'll avoid the rug. I'll behave, but we will change this to carpet. We're going to do this as like a lived-in family home, so we're changing that to kind of worn carpet, and I'm thinking about turning this into carpet too that's a little bit worn. I'm going to do that color though, especially because it's been like a whole lifetime of people just walking in with their shoes and everything. In here, we're going to leave this hardwood floor in here because I like the vibe of it. I'm going to keep the dark browns too, but I'm changing out this dresser. I want a dresser to match the vibe of the dark bed. Why did I click small business? I don't know. What am I looking for? I'm looking for storage. There we go. Got it. Let's find a darker dresser. Perfect. That fits the vibe a lot better. And let's throw in some side tables too. That way I can kind of blend it. Is there a darker one? I think that fits the vibe better. Delete this and we're going to do lamps in here. I have owned, or not owned an apartment, but I have been in apartments or had apartments where the only source of light came from lamps that you plugged in. There was no overhead light. And I'll be completely honest, I hate that design. I don't understand the trend of not having ceiling lights available. It was very, very annoying. But for this room, I like the idea that it is all just very muted and calming and not a lot of bright lights in here. I wanted to fit this. Oh, we are going to have to move that back over. I forgot the dresser was like right there. I like the idea of this kind of being a little cozy corner. But if we put that like that, then okay. There we go. Now they could theoretically rock their baby. Their toddler when the toddler needs rocked. And I'm going to shrink that down a little bit to help it not feel so overwhelming in this space. Keep it gray. Let's move that mirror over too. And how about we do some flowers on this bedside table? Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Throw up some decorations in here too, just some paintings or something to kind of keep it a little less bland. I want not CC is what I want, so that you guys can also partake in this house. That's cute. Does it come in other colors? No, it does not, but that's fine. We'll do matching ones to balance out the room. And we'll do this out here too to add some zhuzhing up of the space out here. I don't want it to be too bland. This just screams like country home kitchen to me. I need to put this out here too. We'll move this painting over here. There we go. I do want to add this here so that we can tuck maybe a exhaust fan above the stove. I don't know why I've been like really into trying to add these into my builds lately, but I really like having them in the build. I think it just adds to it a little bit. I don't know why. I like it. I don't actually think that they do anything though to help with fires. I have no idea if they do though. And we'll throw in some kitchen clutter real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to change the layout of the kitchen, but I do want to add in a little bit of just stuff on the countertops and making it seem a little more lived in, I guess you could say. I'm trying to, there we go. This is the one that I wanted. Misc decorations. We'll put this to unlocked and purchased, and put the bread box over there. Let's change the coloring. I imagine this home, and maybe it's just because I built it when I was feeling pretty chaotic, but I just like to think that it's a mom and a dad who live here, and they are raising a very energetic toddler who's a bit of a handful. So it's a little chaotic here. Why can't I? Okay. Guess we'll do that, and we'll put this to the side. Are you gonna let me do it what I want? Let me do what I want, game. Oh, it's too close. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. But yeah, they're raising a very energetic toddler, and so it's a little chaotic here at times. But it's full of love, and that's what matters. We'll pop in a high chair in here. At one point in time, they probably had an actual dining room table, and then they decided that they weren't using it, so they got rid of it. They wanted to expand what space they had available to them, so they took it out, and now they've just got all this open space for the little baby to have another play area. And we'll put some stuff over here for the mom to be able to watch her baby while she's cooking and doing her motherly things. Maybe she's a stay-at-home mom, and she's got to have activities for the baby to do. I like the idea of putting a little, you guys are gonna guess it, but a little rug down. I just feel like a little play area would be really cute here. I want to put a whatchamacallit, not that. These are just so big. I wish they weren't so big. Toy box. That's the word I'm looking for, a toy box. There we go. What kind of rug would fit here? If there's ever a build that I do where there's not a rug in there, assume that I'm sick. That I'm ill, I've come down with something, and I'm under the weather. Send help. Because if there's a chance to put a rug down, there'll be a rug. I think that's just a little bigger than what I want it to be. But then that's just a little too small for what I want it to be. It'll work. It'll work. Okay. We'll put another bookcase out here as well. I feel like it's just begging for a bookcase right there. Not that type. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah. And for out here, let's put I don't think a grill will work. I guess this little one could work. That's not bad either. We'll put a little grill for Dad. Yeah, we'll put a grill for Dad. Well, okay, it's gonna have to go over here, I think. I think the door opens this way. So we'll see if functionally this will work. It may or may not. I don't know. But the family can have their little grill moment, I suppose. I do want to add a foundation to this. What's the foundations around here? Just pretty plain cement. That's fine. We'll do some brick for this one. Make it look a little... I don't really want these on there because they... I guess we'll just keep it plain, or... That looks okay. That looks good. That shall do the trick. How about... I actually do think I'm going to keep this this overhead light in here, but this one in here I am going to change out. I'm just selecting that again. I know you guys are probably, what the heck? So that I can find the lights that I do want in here. I feel like for the living room, it would be another one of these you've got light situations. I don't think that it would be an overhead light in here, but that's just the vibe that I get. My living room now, even, there's no overhead. Well, there is like a dimmer switch light in the living room, but it is it's mostly just side table lamps. Okay. It made it a lot darker in here. We'll put a desk in this corner. Like I said, they're a young family and they are maximizing their space for sure. It's like, this is giving a very starter home. Very starter home. Should we change this color a little bit? Give a pop of color. There. I want it to be too boring. Another accent table. I love this table. I don't know why I like it so much, but it's just so cute to me. We'll do there, and how about sculpture? Why are none of these sculptures able to be put on tables? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I don't like it. I guess I want clutter, not sculptures. You'd think that I would know, but sometimes you be forgetting. Not gonna lie, you forget where things are at, honestly. Whew, okay. I think it's just done. I think it's done. And according to my recording time, we are at 30 minutes. So it took 30 minutes to get it to a place where I liked the inside. I'm just going to pop some decorations outside real quick and then say that it's good to go, because that was the whole thing, was to make it a quick build. And I think that I did. Not nearly as quick as I wanted it to be, for sure, but I am not mad. I'm not mad. I knew it was going to be hard for me. I don't remember how I did it the last time, if I even was able to get it done that within 5 minutes because that was so difficult. I get so stressed about roofs. Like, I hate doing the roofing. I miss the auto roofing from The Sims 2. That was such a good feature. But I mean, at the same time, you also hated it because, like, it never made it look the way that you wanted it to look. But this isn't a bad little starter home. How much is it? It's 30,000. 30,000 for 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Not too shabby. We'll throw on a little G shade here and boop. That looks cute. What a cute little moment. If you try this challenge, let me know how you do, how it goes for you. Like I said, I did not create this challenge. This is not my original creation. I have done this before on this channel. I couldn't begin to tell you who did this challenge first. But if you do this, be sure to let me know how it went for you guys, if you guys were able to do it any faster than me. As you guys saw, this will be on the gallery, so if you want to download it, please feel free to check out my gallery ID, which is Danny Banani Boo. I'm Danny Banani Boo on all socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I hope that you will check me out on any of those websites as well. And if you do download, make sure you check for modded content. Even though you saw that I didn't use any, sometimes the game flags it because I do play with mods, even though there's no CC in here. But thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again later. Bye! We're saying bye.